Welcome back, welcome back. Thanks so much for tuning in. We have in the studio a very fine guest. Has been on the show before, Toinette Madison. She's with the Boone County Heritage Museum. And also, you want to talk a little bit about Kiwanis and some of the events that
we got a lot of things going on there this year.
Yeah.
A lot of things.
Are you not busy enough already?
Well, I am now.
Okay.
I just checked that last box. I think that's all I can handle. But,
okay.
We're having a
Happy 2019.
Exactly. The busiest year ever, but it's a lot of fun and a lot of positive things are coming out of it. So
good.
We're going to do the best we can.
Well, the Kiwanians, what's their focal point?
Kids.
Okay.
Kids in the community. And I always say Kiwanis makes you a good, it's a great way to plug in and be a good citizen in your community and the world. Because, of course, it's Kiwanis International, and they do things that are just fantastic all over.
Now, there's networking to be done.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Especially if you're a new person. I don't know what the protocol is to become a Kiwanian.
Just contact one of us. Yeah, certainly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, they have do they still have the key, is it the key club?
We have key clubs, builders clubs in school.
Oh, wow.
And there's the terrific kids we do in the school. So it's all centered around kids and things that we can do. And we're always looking for those needs that need to be met and plugged into. Got a lot of things in the works. I hope I can come back and talk about the gun raffle that we have every year to raise money. Went great this year. Fabulous. Thanks to everybody who helped out with that. Okay. So we're going to be able to do a lot of things, hopefully. And then we got some of our regular things coming up. We'll mention the pancake breakfast is going to be March 2nd on Saturday.
Yeah, okay.
Really quickly. And we're going to incorporate our radio auction with that this year. We're going to have a silent auction and a live auction at the same time. So we'll be putting a lot of our bigger items out there as well as our silent auction items out on an event on Facebook, and then kind of incorporate all that together. So we're excited about that.
All those things fund the service that y'all do.
That we do to the kids. We do a lot of scholarships, a lot of the programs, that go on that you might not even hear about, that we write those checks during the year and give those out. And we are looking for, hopefully we're going to do some bigger projects this year. So we're excited. Fingers crossed. Keep that under my hat for a while.
Is that something, when you come up with a project, does that have to go before a, like, Kiwanian International kind of thing to be?
Well, just our board here locally.
Okay.
Yeah. Or the board, and then of course the members will bring it to us, and anytime they see a need,
we want everybody to be in agreement,
and people come to us too and do programs and different things. There's a lot of neat things going on this year, so I hope we can be a part of a lot. Another thing is the Tour de Hills bike tournament that we have every year. That's scheduled for April 13th, and there's a lot of information about that already.
So you're a part of that.
Tour de Hills Kiwanis sponsors that. Yes.
Well, there you go.
And it's really getting a lot of attention now. We sort of did some prep work on that last year, and so the event's already out there, and people all across everywhere is looking at that. It's a great ride, I guess, if you ride.
Yeah. And is this the one that they go up the mountain up in Jasper and all that? Yeah.
It's called the Jasper Disaster.
It is.
Is that it?
My husband and I drove a car for with the extra wheels or whatever in it. I don't remember what you call that, but it was. So we drove the whole path and watching one of our friends do it, and it was like, good grief.
Can't imagine.
I have a great respect for the shape that they have to be in to be able to accomplish that feat.
It's crazy.
Not me.
It's been a long time since I was on the bicycle.
We'll have to have you come back a week or two before that event, so and people can go to your website now or
Facebook site.
Page?
Yes, we have pretty much everything out there. So, and that's a good way to holler at us too if you need some information.
It's funny. A few years ago, everyone had a website. Now everybody's got a Facebook page. It's so easy.
It's so much easier. It's intuitive, and pretty much everybody's out there. So it's just
and you can interact.
Yes,
you can write
the good
a
thing.
message
it's so
and
easy.
Get an interaction.
There's some great websites out there that are tutorials and templates and things, but nothing works like Facebook.
Yeah. So, do you want to talk about?
So it does serve a good purpose.
It does. There's a good thing.
Yes.
So do you want to talk a little bit about the museum?
I do. I do. Actually, I want to talk about trivia, if I may.
Okay.
Sure.
Because we've been doing that for a while, almost a year now. We started last March, and we've been trucking right along. Now we have already laid out our schedule for next year, and we will stop the Thursday before Thanksgiving and probably take that off until the last of January. but not this Thursday, but the next. We're going to start another 6 weeks, and I have went down and had the gaudiest trophy I could design. I'm so excited about this trophy because it has like a 12-inch cup. It's on a big white base, and it has these bumblebees of knowledge, you know, the guy with the glasses and the wings on the side, and lamps of knowledge on it, and you'll be able to write on it and then pass it around every 6 weeks and put candy in it or whatever you want to do. But they have such silly names, you know, they come up with great names for trivia teams, and there's a lot of healthy competition there. So,
explain this a little bit. Is it still at the
Hotel
Seville?
Seville,
Yeah.
JP's,
Yeah.
in the side room there. It's $5 a head now. You just come in and pay $5. You don't
Okay.
have to worry about a table, but you can only have 6 people at your table.
Can you play by yourself?
You can come in and pay your $5
Okay.
and play everybody by yourself. We have
Okay.
people that do that, or
Yeah.
or folks can come in
must
and
be
gather
really
together. It is so much fun. It really is. They're having a lot of fun doing that.
Now, to get the answers, do you go by memory? Or you can get on your phone or
No,
iPad?
no phone.
None of that?
No,
Oh,
those are the
gosh.
main 2 rules. Only 6 people at your table and no phone. Can't have a phone. And I always say, you know, I know nobody's going to cheat, but
Yeah.
there's nothing wrong with it. But like my grandma would say, it just don't look right.
Just don't look right.
Just don't look right if you
So
got the phone out.
when a question is posed, then everyone gets together and tries to come up with the right answer
Yes.
as
yes.
a team.
Which is
Yes.
the
Okay.
advantage.
That's
of course,
great.
of Not
But
doing
if you
it by
only have
yourself.
3 or 4 of you, you know,
Yeah.
then you can do that too. Yeah, we have a lot of that. But
Where do you get your questions from?
we actually employ a service who sends them to
Okay.
me every Monday morning, so they're very timely. We never
Okay.
know what they're going to be. One category. I just did, actually, the museum hosted. We have a new meeting room there, and so a lot of folks are taking advantage of that meeting room. And Rotary had their meeting there this
Oh, okay.
past week.
Good.
And so I put together, cherry-picked some questions, and we did a really lightning round trivia, and they saw what it was all about and got excited. And I think we're going to have some of them there. And so they got to see the categories and the questions, which change. There are 2 constants, current events and general knowledge. And those are usually the most trying. And then you get into like songs of the 80s or
Yeah.
famous Davids or you know, one-word answers, those types of things. So it's different.
I've got a lot of useless knowledge, but I don't.
Well, you're
it's-
perfect. That's
okay.
perfect for what I would so be playing if I wasn't running it. I would be there every night. It's a lot of fun.
And that's every Thursday.
Every Thursday at 6:30, bring $5 and come and have dinner.
Yeah, you can bring your dinner in, right? Is that correct?
You can bring something, or you can have it there.
Okay.
It works really well. The room's perfect for what we do, and so it's going really well. We're
cool.
excited. Also, you can be a sponsor. We have a lot of sponsors for the 6 weeks. You can sponsor a round for $100 for the entire 6 weeks, and we mention your name at the beginning of the round, and at the end of the round, we give you a big thank you and applause. So over the time 6 weeks, people really get to know those sponsors. It's a neat way to advertise, personable. You know.
All right. You want to talk genealogy for a while?
We can.
Let's take a break real quick, and we'll come back and talk
Awesome.
a little bit about that. We're talking with Toinette Madison from the Boone County Heritage Museum, and we're going to take a quick break. And when we come back, we're going to talk about genealogy, some history. Stay with us.